Studio here, Mr. Mantashe, he mentioned solutions for Zimbabwe. Now, an interesting point that the Zimbabweans have brought forward is the electoral forms. What are the electoral forms, and or rather, do we need, or how do we need them to change if they do need to change?
Okay, thank you. The first thing is that the ZANU-PF government is thriving on dictatorship. So, the moment they reform, they know that they're out of power. So you can't expect a dictatorship regime to reform electoral, rules and stuff and the ground to make it even, because they don't have a constituency, they don't have support. Then secondly, I can just mention things like Zimbabwe is a security state, which I'm trying to talk about police, the army and the CIOs. The intelligence in Zimbabwe, they are run in the office of Mugabe. So in other words, that means the government is involved in paying them and funding them, but they belong to Robert Mugabe. The police in Zimbabwe, actually anything which starts with Z, we know that is ZANU-PF. Zimbabwe Republic Police, they are owned by Mugabe. The state, there's no line, there's a very thin line between state and party in Zimbabwe. The state comes in because they are the funder, or they pay the salaries. But when it comes to implementation or service delivery, they are instructed by Mugabe and his others, Butulikas, in the government. So it's really a problem when when a party owns the security sectors and they are instructed by the security by the party. So we are in a country that is like under a coup.
Yes.
Zimbabwe, Mugabe is a coup leader, because he is now a president through the machination, the rigging and whatsoever they are doing,
yes,
to sustain him. So in this equation, the citizens or the voters have been already eliminated. So now what they do now is that they are good in countering the voice of the people. So any banning anything, it's a counter, because they know that the moment they work together with the people, they're out of power. What Comrade Mandaza is talking about, the solutions to work with everyone, their partners in the government is the police, the army and the CIO.
Yes.
So when he says we want to work together with the Zimbabweans, I think he doesn't know what he means. Because the only Zimbabwean in Zimbabwe is the security sectors.
Yes.
Any ordinary person who is walking in the street is not considered by the government. So what he's talking is just proving he's out of his mind.
Now,